Alright, new setup, kind of a different thing. I'm normally not on camera, so this is a little different for me in particular. I'm also looking at this screen because this is where I'm seeing all the chat. You guys are over here though, and then this is where all the fun is going to be. Basically, I have a lot of cards that need to get sorted into binders. And with a kid, that's not really happening as much. So, we're just going to be doing that all day tonight. Seeker's voiceover when? I don't know when I'm going to pick up Seekers again. Honestly, I think for me, the visuals was like the hardest part to do. And if anything, I'd probably convert it from a video format to just clearly an audio book format, nothing else. So, anyway, so today, yeah, first things first, I guess I'll show this. So today's stream is probably going to highlight a lot of my collection because I can show you how I organize it and kind of what I'm missing too, honestly, which kind of sucks. Because like, I only do 1-0s for the champion. The champion cards are the ones that I was kind of like, I don't really want to try to pick up these champion cards because they kind of, you know, they take forever to collect. And then of course we do the store champ cards. We got the these were the Grand Prix cards before they kind of did away with Grand Prix. I haven't heard of any Grand Prix for the last 2 years, if I'm being honest. We got the Grand Prix. We got our champion stamped cards here, which I think I actually have these in the wrong binder, now that I think about it. But yeah, know what? I've already... No, wait, no, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's actually... No, it's in the right binder. Cool. We're good. All right, anyway. So that's that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over all my regional cards because I got a bunch to go through. We got our participations. I have one extra actually, so that's an extra. We got our finalist. We got our champion. That's wave 1. Then we got participant, finalist, champion, wave 2. And then we've got our 4 stamped champion cards that we got from our blessed fellow content creator, Momin Khan, Donkey Nog. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate you. So yeah. Just checking up on chat real quick. Alright, so yeah. That's pretty much the gist of the stream. Afterwards, I gotta go through all my alt arts and stuff from EX8. Because honestly, I haven't even compiled all these yet into a binder. I need to do that, but I didn't have a binder. So you're gonna see some of the other cards like, oh look! Three Gallantmon X's just chilling in this deck box, you know, just fun, expensive cardboard and pain. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, you want to ask me anything, as long as it's appropriate, I'll pretty much answer anything, because you know, this has been kind of my thing going on for a while now. And the kid's good. She is 9 days old, and yeah. So, I'm also going to be using my computer over here occasionally to determine what do we have here? We have a lot of like support cards that need to go into binders and stuff. I actually need to go look at the order of what they were on the site. So, regional 2024 apparently isn't a thing. How are Digi-Eggs born? I mean, they're not really born. I mean, there's no like birds and the bees kind of deal. Like it'd be weird to be like, oh yeah, Phoenixmon and Queen Beemon make Digi-Eggs. I can't even. I just can't. So, yeah. And I did see the new support cards, not support cards, the new price support that they brought out. So it looks like now your participants and your finalists, your championship sleeve cards are going to, not championship sleeve, championship cards are going to be different, at least one card. It looked like a BBmon for participant. Finalist was, I want to say bulk. And then champion looked like it was bout. So, but yeah, it's a casual Friday stream. Like I said, I'm just gonna be glancing over here now and then to check out, you know, what people are chatting about, talking about, asking questions, that sort of thing. Hey, Deathslinger, welcome to the stream. How you doing? Hey, DigiDane, welcome as well. Hope you're doing well. Oh, of course, I forgot to mention Curiosity too. Welcome to the stream. I got your package sent out earlier, so my retaliation package should be heading up to Canada. I'm just crossing my fingers. Like, I'm gonna cross all the fingers. I can't even do this that well anymore. I used to be able to like you know, just full blown cross everything. Now I'm Mewtwo. I just hope it makes it there. Because Kavinsky was telling me about some terrible crap that was going on over there, so yeah, that was the sad part. I don't think it's those sleeves. I think it's these sleeves. These are my perfect fits. Yeah, we're keeping it casual, keeping it chill. Chamoy, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Noah Trinity, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Have I gotten any sleep between life and everything? There's no life. I think on average right now I'm waking up 5 times a night and helping the wife when I can. The wife cannot lift more than 7 pounds, so pretty much I am her pack mule. I will say I'm a pack mule. I will literally look at her and be like, hey dear, I'm a donkey. Donkey? Let's see. Little split stream chat. Let's go. I can't cross my right ring and pinky, but left it. See, here's the thing. Like, I'm just like, okay, so I usually am able to do it, but it's been a while since I've actually done that. So that's where it was like weird for me, because in 8th grade I got the whole Inuyasha thing down, Curiosity, you became a member. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. But yeah. And the cough has gotten a lot better. I think I'm like maybe 85% here at this point. Because at Nationals, I don't know what it was. I'm like 90% sure I wasn't contagious. I think it was just a lot of stress. Because leaving your wife while she's pregnant and then anything can happen in those 2-3 weeks, it's kind of like, oh god, what if this happens? What if this happens? What if... Oh, rude. Paste, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Yeah, they're both doing well. I think the wife is feeding her right now. Or almost done feeding her. We'll just be doing some sleeves, some sleeving, some participant stuff. I mean, there's a lot to go through. I was looking at everything, I'm like, oh god. This might be at least an hour and a half to 2 hours of like, just me reorganizing binders. As a heads up on the screen, any pop-ups are underneath your video, by the way. Oh no. Let me go fix that real quick. Stream background, side table, camera frame. Huh. Well. Side table. Weird. Oh, face camera. That was the issue. Methinks that was the issue. Okay, I think we're good now. Oh god, BT20, I'm like scared. But Special Booster 2.5 will be the last time I'm going to be doing like going ham on cases unless I sell a bunch of merch. Which... I got an email the other day that was like, hey, those Machine Dramon playmats you ordered, we're going to have to delay like 2 weeks. Can you agree to this new buyer's agreement? And I'm just like, I don't want to agree because your website says that if there's any delays, I get a 10% like money back. And you could just keep pushing this back perpetually, which is kind of BS. So it's not my fault you guys had a holiday. Alright. 2024 regionals. Man, this is how behind I am on like all my cards, because I just did all of my store event stuff. And then I realized I was out of binders in perfect fit. So then I was kind of like, I cannot proceed any further. So then everything was like back ordered for like a week and a half. And then when it finally showed up, I'm like, okay, cool. But now I got a kid. BT20 is going to be the biggest money sink for a lot of players. I can literally see so many players who are just like, oh god, kill me. I need that SP Omni. This Omni X is what's needed. I need it. I need it. It's crazy. I mean, there's so many SPs, chase cards, and everything that I'm like, you're killing us collectors, Bandai. You're killing us. Like, I just want to collect. I want to get like cool cards and have playsets of them, but every time you're like, hey guys, this set's got 15 SP rares and 2 chase cards and then it's got this other alternate art signed card. I'm just like, I hate you. How dare you? The problem is some of these SP cards aren't even going to be good. Like, all right, chat, if you hate me for saying this, I'm sorry, but I still think Justimon is a terrible archetype. And every time I see someone like, oh yeah, I'm playing Justimon, and then they're playing their deck, and I'm like, this is like Mother Control with Justimon slipped into it. Like, like, I guess you can call it Justimon, but like, you're basically saying I'm making Mother into a blocker, so then I can protect myself while I get all my pieces together. And I'm just like, bruh, come on. Where's Phoenixmon go? Is it the last card? It is not the last card. It is actually after Fenry. So I'm gonna move these. Oh yeah, like all the SPs in BT 20 are like amazing. Like I have nothing to complain about with regard to those SPs. My problem is with some of them are just dookie to me. Although I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like some of the alt arts more than the SPs. Like I know Alphamon or Yukin looks really cool in the back on like the Corinthian or whatever you want to call it. But, like, the close-up shot of that Alphamon is really fire. That's why it's the back part of this stream right now. You can barely make it out over the chat stuff, but look, it's crazy to me. Saving my Dollaroos for a playset of SP Rare Chaos Gallants. Yeah? See, Guilmon and Chaos Gallantmon is one archetype that I feel like Bandai really never knew what to do with it. So they kind of were like, we're gonna start here with adding DP bonuses. We're gonna upgrade it to deleting stuff with more DP. Then they eventually were like, okay, all right, scrap that. We're gonna go back and we're gonna make it a trash deck. Like we're gonna trash stuff from our deck. We're gonna trash our opponent's deck. It's gonna be great. And then they were kind of like, okay, we're gonna combine elements of both, and we're gonna gain memory, and we're gonna make it immune to stuff. And I'm just like, if only you had just given it immunity from the get-go. Jose Palacios, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, sir. I am living dad life and trying to clean up my collection at the same time, because I have a lot of stray piles in this room and I need to clean them. But I'm going to start with literally the stuff that needs to be bindered. And that's about it. I definitely need to change up some stuff. Do you think SPs will be one per case? Okay. In my heart, I want to say that SPs for core sets will be one per a case. Side sets are like 1 in 2. I got lucky and got 1 in each case, so EX8 wasn't bad for me, but telling you right now, if they don't even give us guaranteed 1 per a case for Special Booster 2.5, I think there would be riots. Internally speaking, Bandai doesn't care, I don't think. How much sleep have you and your wife been getting? So my wife has been getting less than me. I think she's averaging about maybe, I would say 3 to 4 hours a day from napping during the day. I'm probably about 6 to 8, but that's, I would say 6 for me. 8 is actually high for me, because before kid, I was averaging maybe 5. And especially during the days where I was working on all those set review videos, I pretty much hit burnout, which is why I think for this week, I didn't want to like push for BT19 set review stuff. I'm going to do that next week. And then I just wanted to do something casual today for a stream just because I hadn't done anything and kind of wanted to just do something casual and chill with my community and my peeps. Pretty fun. There's a lot of lotteries. Welcome to Oz. There is a lot of lotteries in the upcoming set. Not counting the Metal Garurumon and War Greymon, which again, I'm gonna need 4 of those puppies too. And I'm like, well, that was it. That's all she wrote. And I'm out of sleeves, so I gotta go get more sleeves now. Which luckily, Amazon order just came in, and huh, be a shame if I didn't have more sleeves. Matcha's Den, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, KMC perfect fits. That's what I always use. Let's go over here. We're just chilling today. Nothing too crazy. I think I learned in the last couple of months that when you're doing content creation, if you're doing it for money, YouTube is not the way to go. The entire purpose of probably doing YouTube is just to kind of set up your brand. So then when you finally have a nice community, you can start selling merch. Because merch can, in theory, get you a lot of money. In theory. Oh, we're good, Art Dad. We're good. Appreciate you chilling with the stream today, because I know it's Friday. It's not like a case opening or a box opening. It's just me sleeving cards, and to some people that might just be really boring. For me, I'm like, I need to do this because I haven't cleaned up my pile. That like the entire back area right here behind me was like filled with cards all the way to the like edge of the screen. I was just like, it's getting bad. It's getting real bad. Gonna watch and listen while on your shift. I appreciate it. If you got any questions, let me know, because I think there are some players who are really excited for the Machinedramon playmat. I'm not gonna reveal. I might reveal it later during the stream, but a few players already know about the upcoming sleeves that I'm bringing also to the channel. And I think a lot of players are going to like it, mainly for the fact is we don't have a lot of good sleeves for Digimon in general. Because, let's be real, I think the sleeves that we get at times feel like reused assets. And I really love custom artwork in the Digimon community. There are a lot of great artists out there. I saw Setsu Blue's Violet In Boots and Necromon playmat earlier. Really cool. If you haven't checked it out yet, I highly recommend it. There's also Usagi Draws. Really enjoy their work as well. And alright. Alright, so I finished those piles. Now we do it again with these. I honestly want to collect 4 more of the participants just so that I can have a set of rare mons to use without dipping into like any of the collection binders. Hell yeah, that's awesome, Christopher. Real cool. Yeah, I'm short 1 Paladin mode still for my collection. And briefly, whoever's on, if you're on stream tonight, you'll see a lot of like cards from my collection binder. I'm just doing the boring part first, and then I'll show off part of the collection, because the Digimon card game has been really fun to collect. It's just become progressively harder and harder as Bandai has introduced more SP rares, chase cards, alternate art cards. Like, it's really crazy. When you actually look at the number of alternate arts some cards have, you're like, why? Why? Because I remember when BT1 Omnimon was $95 maybe for like an alt art, and they were really hard to find for a little bit. I think they're only like $10 now, if even. Like maybe 7? I don't know. Oh no, what have I done? I actually need to do this, so I'll just do that in a sec. Oh yeah, I forgot. This one has the full art Gate of the Deadly Sins. I do miss Yoshi. Yoshi used to do types of streams like this too, where he'd just be, you know, sorting cards, chilling and talking, and just having a good time. A lot of the old vanguard of Digimon content creators have largely moved on, and I think for me as well, when it came to having a kid, I think a bit of me is still scared that inevitably, because of how much time or how much money it'll be, I won't always be here. And that's why for me, I've been talking to a lot of content creators to kind of, you know, get them in the comfort zone of doing what they do, and hoping that, you know, in doing so, they fill a void if you know, I leave one. Oh, hey, Paul. I guess that was mildly doxing, but it's okay. How you doing? Why? Why you do this? Why you do this, Digital Monsters, dude? Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate it. Matcha's Den, Princess Amethyst 07, Kevin Marino, Boris the Goose, and Logan Faribi. Thank you for being members. And thank you, Digital Gate Studios, again for that, gifting memberships. Thanks, Curiosity. I really appreciate it. And by the way, if you guys haven't checked out Curiosity's content yet, she's one of the content creators who works with me on Digimon Liberator stuff. She is the voice of Violet in Boots. It's been really fun working with her. There are a lot of content creators also in this stream. Right now as well, we got DigiDane. We also got Team Deathslinger. I don't know if I'm missing anybody else, though. Is I missing anybody else from that? That Venus one is my wife's favorite card, JK. It's not. Wait, why? Alright, yeah. Cool. So we have the channel widget now on the right layer. I mean, I don't stream much, so it's okay. But yeah. I think in the end, all of us are just wanting to, you know, kind of build up the community, share what we like to do, and at the same time, if it turns into something that's more than just, you know, giving our opinion, giving our perspective, and it evolves into something that can feasibly become a full-time job, I think it's worth it, because when you can do something that you're passionate about, and you can make money doing something that you're passionate about, that's the best job ever. So that's pretty much all I got to say, because I know a lot of people out there who, you know, they don't necessarily like the job that they do, and when I listen to them on YouTube, you can hear the passion, you can hear that this is what makes them really happy. So if you can make that dream come true, do it. Alright, so we gotta go weird on this one, so we're gonna go what if my passion is robbing banks? I mean, you do you. You do you. The mighty Jim Jams, welcome to the stream, and also welcome Shazmir Korea. Man, so many people chilling tonight. I really appreciate it. Alright. I'm guessing it's, yeah. So it's gonna be 1, 2, wait, where was this one? It was way lower. It was way after Mega Gargo. Okay. So we're gonna go boom, boom, boom. Is that right? What do you know? It is right. Alright, cool. Robbing banks is kind of hype. I mean, I guess. Gotta live life on the edge, I guess. How's Baby Panda doing so far? She's doing well. She doesn't like sleeping at night. That's the only downside we've noticed. I'm also gonna pop a cough drop, because For me, I've noticed that when I talk for long periods of time, it starts making my the back of my throat dry, which results in kind of me just starting to cough, like from irritation. So if you kind of hear a click while I'm talking, it's the cough drop. But it really helps. I don't know if you noticed this, but in the last 5 set review videos I did, when I'm in the recording booth, which is opposite of where you're looking at right now. You know what? I can do this actually. All right. All right. So that's my recording booth over in this area. I can spin this back around now. All right. So when I am in the recording booth, there have been times where I would be like, okay, Digimon, and then I'm just like, man. So then I re-record the entire section that I just talked about, and then I clip out all the coughing that happened. So if you heard minor, like, candy rolling in my mouth from, like, hitting my teeth, props. You got amazing hearing. But I tried to cut all that out as much as possible in the last videos. Early sleep training might help. Granted, there's a limit to how young you can train her, but still. Interesting. Okay, I might look into that. We would have a WhatsApp group called Everyone Plays Digimon. Now it's called She Spams Digimon. That's pretty good. But yeah. Oh, Kira, you're talking about like editing out stuff whenever you're like recording and then doing like a deck profile. Yeah, like when you cut audio, it makes you feel really skilled when as a person who's doing like content creation, you can cut your audio and make it sound pristine. And there are other creators who kind of just do like a raw recording of what they want to talk about. And as a result, if they're on video, you'll see the video cut frames and they'll be like here, then they'll teleport here and you're just like, what just happened? But that was their way to like cut the audio and make it sound good. But in doing so, they're teleporting every time. It's so funny. I love it. I freaking love it. But yeah, intense coughing in a booth is really funny, but it sucks so much. Like, well, let me double check this, because all right. When's the director's cough cut? I actually considered doing like videos where like I have raw audio of like me just talking in the booth and I don't cut anything. Like I literally just have the raw audio file. So like you hear the flim-flams that happen when I'm talking. You'll hear the tongue twisters that happen. You'll hear the inherent like things that I wrote on paper where I'm like, why did I write it like this? Nothing like, it is such a tongue twister that when you say it, you're like, why? I don't have a script open right now or else I would look. But like, when you have multiple words that are the same initial consonant, and then you're saying them back to back to back, you're kind of like, oh my goodness, this is a tongue twister. We might try that. Because my methodology for doing content creation is, I felt that there are, how do I want to phrase this? Every content creator does content differently. There's no right or wrong way to do something. I want to stress that first. I want to like premise that first. But I also feel like when a content creator is doing something ad lib, there are so many instances where the content itself has relevant information, but because it's not scripted, it results in potential tangents or afterthoughts that can happen that take a video from potentially being a 6 to 8 minute video to like 30 minutes. And then you're kind of like, this video was drawn out and the information was like here, here, and here. And I wanted to cut down on that type of content, which is why I script everything and I write everything and then I kind of just record the audio and you only get straight audio because I don't want person cuts, if that makes sense. So like if I were to say the sentence, Omnimon X is going to be a really great card in the up-and-coming format for BT20 in Japan. But I word flubbed it because I said something else at a certain point that, like, I'm talking over here, and then it switches to me to over here. That would bother me. That's just my opinion, though. Jim Jams, I'm not trying to call any content creators out specifically. It's just something that I noticed personally, and as an engineer, I want to constantly improve content. I want to improve the feel, the information, how it's presented, and I know that, you know, if someone else does a set review video before I get to it, usually that means that they will have more views because they got the video out first. But I also don't want to just put out content that's going to be identical to another content creator's, because then the question becomes, what's the point? What does my video serve as a means to someone else's content already being out there? And that's why I think for a lot of the BT20 stuff, that's where I started exploring, you know, concept, theory crafting, kind of, and lumped that in with the videos, because sometimes creators will just talk about the cards themselves, but not necessarily how they work big picture to other combos. Like, take Giga-Seedramon, for example. When I saw Giga-Seedramon, I was kind of like, I kind of like this. But at the same time, the first other combos that kind of hit me was, you can stick this in a Yao Qinglong deck and utilize it with Songomon and Yao Qinglong to tuck other cards with it in order to pop out other cards, unsuspend, and then afterwards suck the other card back up and then attack again. Like, those were the things that I was kind of seeing just early on. Oh, hey, Risu. Welcome, welcome. That's the thing, Art Dad. And that's the big thing for me, too. Like, I don't trust myself to not tangent, because sometimes I can find the tangents that will take me to other tangents. And I feel like I've mastered it to a certain degree because at one of my former jobs, if I could get my boss on a tangent and keep him going on another tangent and then swap him to another tangent, I could be standing in his office for 2 hours and not actually doing work. But I'd still bill 2 hours of time for being in that room with him, which is kind of funny. Oh, how have you been saying it, Team Deathslinger? Yao Qinglong? I mean, that's how I say it. I don't know if it's right. I assume she's Chinese. So, a Zulongmon is originally called Qinglongmon, I believe, which was kind of confusing. Ju Chao is what confuses a lot of players on that one, because ZH sounds, some people say Zhu, some people say Ju. Because I'm Chinese, well, I'm Chinese American, I want to stress that, because I don't want someone reporting me as some... I'm not gonna get into politics. But... but... my Chinese name is spelled Z-H-I. In Cantonese pronunciation, it's Ji Leng. And then in Mandarin, it's Zhu Liang. The Liang is basically the same, but the opener part is not. That's what becomes really confusing, because, you know, as a predominantly English speaker, that's where it was kind of annoying to see how Cantonese and Mandarin are different. Oh, also, fellow content creator Reese the Squirrel, if you haven't checked out his content, definitely consider subscribing to him as well, because he has got a lot of live gameplays. He's also got a lot of the records and going over the tournament results whenever we have them. My forced Chinese study for my charter school? You were forced? Who forces people? I believe... no, it's Venus is after Imperial. That's weird. Gotta love the 5 tones of Mandarin. Yeah. Yeah. It's obnoxious. Very, very obnoxious. It was actually interesting to watch the Ranma 1/2 remake on Netflix, because they changed up some of the Chinese elements that were, I guess, inherently racist from when they first aired the first version of it in like the 90s, but Sometimes anime be like that, though. I'm a white American that is fluent in Chinese and travel many times per year. Oh, that's really cool, Scruggs. Really cool. Way cool. Alright. Alright. Binder time. Normally I check these pages before I start putting stuff in binders, but you know what? YOLO. Yep, that's the front. Alright. For the usual, we're gonna go all of one card, all of the next card, and then champion card. Yes, the tedious process of organizing and sleeving cards for storage. You know, I was kind of sad because when I looked back at the original way I had done this, I was kind of like, wait, maybe I should have gone participant, champion, participant, finalist, and then at the very back, it'd be champion. But I've already, like, committed, and I don't want to go back and redo the binder, so I was like, whatever, it's fine. I will literally waste 3 things per. And if I ever get more copies, I'll get more copies, but I don't see that happening. Because finalist champion cards are expensive. I goofed on that order, but you know what? It's fine. All right. And then participant. In the middle of high school and high school, school forces to take Spanish and Chinese. What the heck? I mean, we had that too. We had to take, we took Spanish, German, and French. So I know a little bit of German. I know a little bit of French, even though I don't really know it much anymore. At this point, my French is a meme. Do you organize by set or a different system? Okay, so right now we are organizing our regional cards. So if you go back to, I'm gonna pull out this binder. All right. So this is my other binder. So you can see, okay. I'm gonna move all this crap. Scoochie, get out of here. All right. So you can see here that I have my playsets of my Nationals champion stamped cards. And then the actual champion finals cards also go in here as well. These were a pain in the ass to find. I actually got my 4th Guilmon last week. I had to buy one from Italy. Props to the guy, by the way. Really appreciate it. But man, these were hard to find. These are really expensive. And I got them cheap. So I'm currently looking for 2 more of these, the finalist ones. I'm missing the championship Sistermon seals, which we're going to go here. And then I'm missing the champion, I think it's Ordine? Yeah, champion Ordine for this section. And then I'm missing the level 5s for this. This is like my worst one. My best one, however, is this one, the level 6 one, because this was a pain. But like, luckily everybody wanted to give these up quick. So I got all those. These are the champ stamps from last year. I think you had to be a top 16 finalist to get it. And then on top of that, we have our 3v3 participant top 4 top. The champion is in a vault in an undisclosed location. We got our security rookies. Last one was obtained by Digimon Judge Nightmare. Shoutouts to him. So I organize everything by a different binder system. The black binders are all regional, finalist, stamp stuff. So the top 16 stamps are here. I don't have all of them yet. I'm getting more from someone else. The regionals, I need to get them into the binder ASAP because that's what I haven't done yet still. And then, yeah, so basically I'm catching up on the year of 2024 for Digimon right now. Why do I do this to myself? I don't know. It's just pretty. Like, what do you want from me? Like, it's so cool. Okay, starting from 2021, it was fine. But now I have learned that after having a kid, and also post, like BG20 and 21, I'm like, all right, this is my one F of the stream. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Like, I was just like, no, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this. This is too much. The only time I will actually continue with playset collecting is if I make a buttload of money from merching. Merching is like the last hope I have to like remotely continue collecting. So basically, I'm going to be going to try and design a lot of Digimon related items. And hopefully you guys enjoy them enough that you buy them. So yeah, pretty much. All right, we're on the last one here. Bam. And then Shadow Seraphe. But no, like, I really like the art in this card game. Like, everything about this card game I've loved in regards to the artwork. I think the mechanics are getting a little crazy, but at the same time, what card game doesn't have crazy mechanics? You have to ask yourself that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be, I play this monster, your turn. I play this monster, your turn. I set this, your turn. That used to be Yu-Gi-Oh! Now it is literally, I play this, which plays this, which plays this, which plays this. Oh, I'm sorry, you had a hand trap, I'm sorry. Let me take all that back. Yeah, I think he does too. And I think that's why he promotes a lot of his content with a lot of, you know, really high quality edits, with a lot of like merchandise in like the backgrounds and stuff like that. It's because he's a full-time content creator. And I definitely think that if this is your full-time gig, you got to do what you can to like survive. By the way, if you haven't checked out Ava, do check him out on the channel as well. I'm probably going to create a list of like every content creator that was in the stream, mentioned on this stream, and we'll go from there. There's just a lot. Nice. You gonna give spoilers on what the playmat is focused on? Yeah, there's not much vanilla for sure. Vanillas are kind of a thing of the past now. The only vanilla that I can think of right off the top of my head right now that's being used in actual competitive play, if you play Ice Clad or Ice or Snow Trade Digimon, Hyogamon is actually pretty decent when you combine it with the likes of Penguinmon. Because Penguinmon reduces the Digivolution cost into a Digimon with the Ice Snow trait, and because Hyogamon is Ice Snow and the Digivolution cost is 1, you can climb into a level 4 for 0 cost memory, which is pretty nice. Y'all are gonna make me jump on making a plan. I mean, you should! You have to! You've hit 1K, Deathslinger. You gotta. I think if you can find an artist that you really like, jump at it. I think that there is definitely a lot of creative avenues that you can take with the idea of a playmat. And we'll talk about that later, because I have an idea for you. Problem is, finding the artist. When you can find an artist that you like their style, their you know, their ideas and concepts that go with it, it really helps. Dominic, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, sir. Hope you're doing well. No, completely my own stupid ideas. Hopefully people like them. I mean, I am a fan of stupid ideas. I think my wife wanted to murder me yesterday because I have so many dad stories now. It's so fun. Because she looked at me at the bedside table yesterday and was kind of like, "Dear, can you put the water bottle on my leg?" And I'm like, "Sure." I put the water bottle on her leg, and then she's like, "And can you grab the granola bar?" So I picked up the granola bar, and I held it to my face and was like, "Okay." And she looked at me and was like, "You know what I mean." And I'm just like, "But you just said grab the granola bar. You didn't tell me what to do with it." And she was like, "Put the granola bar at my leg." And I'm like, "Oh, that's what you meant." She started laughing so hard, but at the same time, she was like, "I will murder you." And I'm just like, these dad jokes and literal like things now are just kind of fun. Oh, that's real cool. Let's see. Yeah. I think I know what you're talking about. Boba Kitty, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Alright, I think I go this one next. So now I need to look up the exact order that I want to go on those, because it's a little hard. Give me a second. Agumon. And this is the Agumon from BT17. Really? Oh, there it is. Yeah, the dad jokes are definitely in me. Yeah, it is pretty fun. Okay, so the champion set is gonna have Numamon, Munzemon, Hellugarmon. So I got the Munze here. Hellugar, Sollugar, I got 2 Agus. Gabu goes here. And then we go Mother. And then Analog. That's it for that one. We're going to go ahead and skip this just so that we can keep all the championship stuff on the same page. So now we have our top 16 cards. Leon Hart, welcome. Congratulations on the new edition. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, my wife's birth was actually very, pretty easy, actually. Apparently, okay, so the average time that a woman delivers is about 2 hours. A lot of our friends, their delivery time was like 3-5 hours, not counting the time for dilation, which is literally you're sitting in the hospital waiting for your long story short, the hole to get big enough for the baby's head to fit through. So yeah, there's basically 12 hours of that. And then the actual time to push out our little girl was simply an hour. Like, my wife was a real trooper. Granted, she had a lot of reconstructive stuff, so. But other than that, like, it was actually not too crazy. The doctors told her, though, that she can't lift anything more than 7 pounds. Which is why I'm basically her pack mule. And I will move things for her. I will cook for her. I will literally take care of her. Alright. Ah! That almost ended horribly for Platinum Numamon. Ooh, these are textured. I don't know if you guys can see that well. I think this Platinum Numamon will be better. Yeah, you can see some of the texturing right there. Real cool texturing. I didn't think these were textured. Wait, what am I doing? I meant to only grab the Fenry. I hate touching the card with my, like, actual fingers. Trying to grab just edge is like hard for me particularly. Magna Wing X, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yeah, like the doctor said that the recovery time would be about 6 to 8 weeks. I got a little bit of extra time off of work to help her out in the meantime, but yeah, it's kind of rough because like in America, you as the secondary, you're only allowed 1 week time off. But from the time that my little girl was born, we were in the hospital for like 3 days before 2 days before she came out, 3 after she was born, and then we brought her home one night, and then we had to bring her back in to be rehospitalized. The cards have a timeline for having the tables only. I mean, I feel like you won if you were able to get into the Gundam Beta. If you were able to get into Gundam Beta, it was definitely worthwhile. What kind of texture do you have is my question. Alright, so texture on Ken is literally his face and the background. Not terrible. Yeah, so like my wife, if she was on, if she was the one working at my company, she would have 6 to 8 weeks, no problem. But as the guy who didn't really do anything, I guess, I only get 1 week. Keep in mind, I'm in the US, so yeah. Yeah, almost dropped that. Let's see. Yeah, if you got the Gundam Beta, you basically won. Like if you're like, oh, I didn't get like these cards, you can buy these super cheap. Gundam Betas right now are going for like $300 on eBay, like sealed. I really wanted to get another kit when they announced a second wave, but at the same time right now, I'm not fighting anyone locally for the next wave of betas at the stores because I'm kind of like, I had a really negative interaction with a local store. And this is what really set me off to like never play another game outside of Digimon. Ever. I had signed up for a One Piece pre-release tournament for a friend to get stuff. And I got to the shop right when their doors were supposed to open and give out the stuff to players. I got there and they had said that, oh, we just handed everything out. And I'm like, what do you mean? But according to my friend, they had already been handing them out the hour before. So it didn't matter if you signed up. They didn't give a fuck. That's my second one. My bad. I gotta also get out all these swear words before, like, the baby grows up. Because we don't want our baby being a sailor like me. Leon Hart, Digital Monsters and 3 Sons. I actually missed entirely what Digital Monster Deal said. My first son was an emergency, second son came in 20 minutes, third son was planned C-section, hopefully no more. Hopefully no more? My guy. I think we would like to have a second child, but I don't know. We haven't really like decided anything, to be honest. Yeah, but that's just the way it is, Team Deathslinger. Like, a lot of places do not give you much time for time off after having a kid, especially if you're the guy. Yeah, like that. After that instance, I was really upset with the store, and the fact that like One Piece was pretty much like sold out anywhere you went. And having been in the Digimon card game already where that happened, I was like, I ain't doing this again. No, I'm out. I'm out. And as I watched the gameplay for it, I'm like, it's understandable. It's simple. It's kind of cool. And I'm going to be that guy who every time I flip a Dawn, I'm going to be like, Dawn! Just to be obnoxious. Yo, what? 7 days only? Ugh. That's crazy. Wow, that took me almost an hour to do. Like I said, like this stream could go like an hour, could go 2 hours, could go 3 hours. I don't know. Like I'm just here trying to like clean up my stuff before like I log off tonight. And like I said, I'm just chilling with you guys and gals. Just chatting away, talking about whatever. All right, here we are again. We're back to the binder. I'm gonna move this over here just so that everyone can see the binder better. I gotta like figure out the limits of this because yeah, it looks good. All right, we go all the way to the back, and then we finish that, and here we are. All right. Wow, that is crazy, Mighty Jim Jams. That is a crazy story. Yeah, I really wanted to try Gundam because I'm an avid fan of Gundams. I love Gundam Build Fighters. I love Gundam 00, Iron-Blooded Orphans, all great series. I didn't really watch much of the older series. I came in more so at the tail end of like, I think my real first Gundam series that I watched was G Gundam, and even that was very minor because I didn't really like, oh god, what's his name? Doma? Is that his name? I don't even remember. Doma Kashu or something like that? I don't know, being a Sailor Mouth child is kind of unavoidable, at least for me. Most just don't swear on my mom or grandma, but out of respect. That's pretty funny. Domon! I was like, Doma? Ugh. I'm sorry, I had my Bakura. Doma, the dark spirit. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that. To be fair, though, I watched G Gundam right after I had just watched Zoid's Chaotic Century. And Domon shares the same voice actor as Irvine in the English dub. So for me, it was kind of like, I'm so confused. You're a secondary character voice. Why are you the main character voice? What is happening? Rude! Like, I watched it, but I don't really remember much of it. Although they make a lot of references of G Gundam in Gundam Build Fighters, which I can appreciate. I love Gundam Build Fighters, and I love that Domon is basically like the master to Sekai. G Gundam is some of the most ridiculous designs. Love me some Tequila Gundam. Nah, yeah. Jasmir Korea. Have you seen this man? Hey, I enjoy mecha anime for a while, but for me, I really liked the animal ones more because it reminded me of Power Rangers and their Megazords. So for me, whenever I was watching like Zoids fight, I was kind of on the edge of my seat like, when are you transforming? I need to know when you're gonna transform with, you know, the Liger Zero and the D-Bison, and then it never happened. But we did get like CAS unit changes later, and I was like, I'm okay with this. Like this is peak. Okay, so we have finished the binder for that one. I'm gonna put that there for the time being. What is next on my docket? So I have a red binder here. I need to double check this. These are the promos. Don't care about this binder. This binder is not... We're talking about the good stuff now. I mean, there are so many mecha animes out there. You've got Gundam, you've got Zoids, you've got Neon Genesis Evangelion, you have... I don't even know. Like, some of them are the weird ones. You got the obscure anime that are like, I remember one as a kid where like this there was a planet of just guys piloting robots, and then there's a planet of women piloting robots, and then you were kind of like, what? They were at war with each other or something like that, and then eventually, like, you could combine mechas with each other, and you were like, what? And it was kind of a, like, it was low-key pointing at, yes, they're copulating with transforming their mechas together. Gurren Lagann also is a good one. Attack on Titan, yes, I will count as a mecha anime. Code Geass, mecha anime. What was I doing in this one? Right, I need to do my Halloween frickin' cards. I mean, what do you classify as a mecha anime, and what do you classify as not a mecha anime? You have Vision of Escaflowne, that has mechas. Attack on Titan technically isn't a mecha anime, but it might as well be a mecha anime because it's flesh mechas. Alright. Just gonna go ahead and start the next binder for this one. This one will be super easy. I just have to do one. Oh yeah, we could literally be here all day if we just talked about mecha anime. I mean, like I said, I thrive on all kinds of anime. Like, there's like no like anime I like truly despise. Is there any anime that I truly despise? Not really, no. I started watching Kaiju number 8, and as much as I enjoyed the first 12 episodes on Netflix, I was also conflicted. Severely conflicted. Mainly because Kaiju number 8... Actually, Kaiju number 8 could be also considered kind of a mecha anime when Kafka Kaiju's up. Technically. I mean... with Redo the Healer, that one was a little... interesting. I don't really know how I want to categorize that one. It's a little bit of the, wow. This guy is doing very questionable things, but he's also been abused, so is it okay? This is a very ethical, like, problem. Beyblades is technically a sports anime. I would say so. Man, Digimon Metabots, I would love it if they actually brought, like, Metabot crossovers into the card game. Just for, like, an April Fool's, like, joke. That'd be so funny. Oh, I took 2 cards in this one. Whoopsie! The battalion gets suit and consider Netflix Ultraman a mecha. I mean, yeah, that's ultimately where I went. For me, I think the only thing that bothered me about Kaiju number 8 is that it felt like a Parasite ripoff to me in some ways. In some ways. I'm not saying it's a perfect ripoff. It's the similarities. Make it happen. Ronin Warriors? I have never seen that show. Do-do-do. For me, Netflix Ultraman appears in Super Robot Wars 30, and hence I consider it a mecha. That's also fair. I mean, you could also say Godzilla, Mecha Godzilla is a mecha, so it has mecha in its name. So is Godzilla a mecha too? Alright. Man, I wish there was a 4th slot. I'm probably gonna put Ryu's winning card in the other one, in the other binder, just so that I keep everything on this page by itself. I am a fan of the chat just going through anime nostalgia right now. There's so much anime that I've watched. I think for me, Digimon was one of the ones that hit closest to my heart personally, especially Digimon Tamers, just because it was really close to home. It was one of those, like, you know, I really liked drawing my own Digimon, which is kind of what's everything for me. All right, we're done with this binder. Now, the fun part. Oh no, I have to do this binder next. I'm behind on my premium Bandai stuff. This is the last thing that I never put in a binder. Did I put? Now I have to check this. Premium Bandai. Premium Bandai. Premium. Okay, Future Potential is in here. We're good on those. Digivices. Premium Bandai. Premium Bandai. Alright. And now we're starting a new binder because I didn't want to fill this page up. So. To the next blue binder! Alright. I'm gonna put the binder down first. You guys, we're gonna open up some premium Bandai product. I'm gonna be I'm gonna be reviewing my premium Bandai stuff that I received. Yeah, yell at me all you want about dulling that tip. Next series, the humans will pilot the Digi... I mean, they technically did. I would call Frontier as the Mecha Digimon series. Let's see. How much you think you got in singles value-wise? I have no idea, my guy. I honestly... Oh, so right now I have... If you look at base core set of everything, I have 4 of everything in the Digimon card game. Box useless. I believe it came with 2 of them. 2 of each. Cardboard insert useless. The things I buy from Bandai. Frontier, they turned into Digimon. That doesn't count. Next one, they actually have the Digimon have cockpits for the humans to ride in. I think it's funny because you have, whatchamacallit, Digimon Fusion or Cross Wars. That was kind of the Megazord anime. Once more, box useless. They rode in Mechanorimon. That is true. They did ride in Mechanorimon. I remember I used to buy a playset and then one for sealed, and then I stopped doing that because I was like, it just ain't worth it. Oh wait. There's no bad Digimon season, just ones that aren't your favorite. For everyone who dislikes a series, there's another person that likes it. I personally did not like Data Squad. Only because I did not like Shine Greymon's design. And while people are like, but Shine Greymon is the Gundam War Greymon, I hate his face. His face is what I didn't like. The rest of the design, cool. Just that face, really. North Korean leader Kim Jong. Oh God, how do I find this? All right. I know this is a safe comment because I've seen this before. I've seen this comment before. Hopefully it's still safe. I'm like 90% sure this is safe. DIGI-PANDA man, open the box. Please make me happy. Come to Korea. We will make you a king. You look like you belong here. 10 out of 10. I will accept this comment. 10 out of 10. Will accept everything. Okay, cool. Kim Jong-uno. Oh man, that is... I couldn't see it! It's cut off on my end! I can't see it all! I know a lot of people really like the Tamers, but I heard that entry in the series was pretty messed up. It's hard to. I think there's some series that are just really hard to get into, and some that are just really good. Like, if you go back and watch... disrespecting Goat Grey. Okay. When you compare the design of War Greymon to Shine Greymon, I really like the head design for War Greymon. I know it's simple, but I really like what they did. And with Shine, the only thing I really hated was the head. If you changed the head design to anything else, like Victory Greymons or War Greymons, I'd be fine. But it just looked... like, even Emperor Greymon has a much better design. So when you compare the designs of War Greymon, and then Victory Greymon, and Emperor Greymon, all the Greymons in general, Burning Greymon, which isn't really a Greymon, I love them all. Until Shine, that's where I was like, what the heck did you do? The other thing with that Agumon, yes, that Agumon specifically, was that his nostrils, man. Why'd you have to make the differentiation for Data Squad Agumon and our original Agumon be nostrils and armbands? Those are the two things that I was like, man, at least tell me Tom Fan still voices him. And to my surprise, I found out, I think Takado's voice actor voices Agumon, and he's more of a, like, hey, Market! Like, he sounds a little bit like Shoutmon. I honestly thought Benjamin Diskins, the voice actor who does Shoutmon in Digimon Fusion, was Agumon in Data Squad. That's also who I based Terramon's voice off of when I first started doing the reading for Liberator. In my mind, the confidence and the way Terramon presents himself, it really struck me as a, I'm the boss of this area here, so you better get out now. Terramon Digivolve 2? Galemon! Yeah, I mean, that was the fun part. Like, that, you know, finding a voice for it. To be fair, I really liked a lot of the English cast for Data Squad. Like, other than the Agumon and the Shine Greymon mishaps, Chio Greymon was cool. Rise Greymon was also really cool. Marcus, I believe, is also the voice of, like, I think it's Lan Hikari and Light Yagami's voice actor in the English series. Both of which I really enjoy. And then I like that Crispin Freeman is frickin' Thomas. That was the cool part. Oh, did they just pass? Did the Seiyu pass in Japan for Agu? like I have an ear when it comes to listening to voice actors. That's one thing that really made me want to pursue voice acting for a little bit in 2015 after I got laid off from my job. But yeah, I can usually discern voice actors. But if I see something and then they announce it in the credits later, I'm like, dude, they modulated the hell out of your voice. Also, I will say Matcha's Den, that I watched a lot of Digimon English dubbed. I didn't watch it Japanese subbed, with the original seiyus and everything. So for me, probably, the watching it in Japanese would have been a lot better for a lot of these Digimon series. Except I'll never watch it in Japanese for like Adventure 1 or Adventure 2, because I really like the jokes that they threw into the series. It reminds me of oh, what's it called? Ghost Stories. Yike. Oh, that's so sad to hear. Rest in peace. I'm currently doing the Bandai Premium Collection, the Heroine set. Just FYI, in case you didn't know what I'm sleeving up right now. I have a lot of these to go through. Oh, they were Manjume? Oh, that's so depressing. I didn't know they were Agumon. That's crazy. Oh yeah, if they changed up the music for it, it's gonna be hard for me to watch. I bought it, but the OG is just so good. Did you see that? No, I was sleeping. But you're driving! Oh, wait. That's a thing. I think when you're watching a movie, if you watched it... In my case, I watched Digimon the movie every day for a year. After my parents recorded it on a VHS for me. I would... My morning ritual was wake up, go to the VCR, turn it on. And if you're too young to know what a VCR is, I'm sorry, because I don't know what else to tell you at this point. I am old. I don't look old, but I'm old. And I would hit that rewind button, which for younger generations means that I was setting the movie to the beginning. And then while it was going back to the beginning, I would go to the pantry, grab my cereal, grab my milk, grab a bowl, a spoon. I'd make my cereal and milk, and then I'd hit play and watch that movie. Me too! I could almost quote it for a long time. I can't quote it anymore because I haven't watched it in a while, but like... It has a lot of great one-liners. Hey, Izzy, tell me how it works. You know what a semiconductor does? A guy who works part-time on a train? Never mind. I just need to purchase a $6,000 movie theater player. Oh yeah, you have that thing! I forgot about that. I remember that too. That was pretty funny. By the way, justice for Yoli and Cody in the Digimon card game, because, like I said, if they had originally made a memory fixer for Yoli that searched for a red-yellow card, and Cody to find a yellow-blue card, I think their lines would have been completely fine. I think everything would have worked out for them in the end, but because Davis got the preferential treatment, I just... Nope. Never will be good. But yeah, I think the next case opening is going to be February 21st. So it's 3 weeks from today. Hilariously. Yes, 3 weeks away from today. And then we are going to... Honestly, I don't think there's going to be any more streaming between now and then. I'm going to try and do more set review videos for Special Booster 2.5. And then I think I'll be exploring a lot of the things that I have been exploring. There's a lot of topics I want to cover. It just depends on time. It just depends on if, you know, it's quiet enough to record. Because, you know, baby. Shakuamon is actually really good for a yellow-black DNA. I really enjoyed that. I'm just glad the re-release of the Digimon movie Blu-ray comes with the Japanese, OG English, and the English version all in one. That is true. The fact that you can get everything in just one neat little package does make it really convenient. That's the other issue that I had with like some of the card effects, because they aren't free trait. It does make it a lot harder to work with them. I don't know. I don't see a good way to really fix like the DNA decks for Vikemon and Valkyriemon. Though admittedly, I really like their when digivolving effects and stuff like that, especially for their blast. 2.5 is just going to be loaded with so much good stuff. The problem is there's too much stuff that concerns me right now in regard to the fact that, number one, there's so many rares in that set that my question is, how is Bandai going to effectively give enough rares for players? Because if you buy a box, you might only get like... We can actually do the math on this. 24 packs means you'll have 48 rare slots, of which at least 9 are going to be taken up by alt arts and super rares. So you've got 39 rares in rotation. That also means that depending on how many rares there are, in this case, I think there's like 70 some rares to go through. That means that in 2 boxes, you might get 2 copies of everything. If even. No, you won't be. You'll be short. You'll be short regardless. So the problem is you need to figure out how to get the rares effectively to your consumer base without pissing them off. At least that's my opinion. So, give me 1 second. I need to check this real quick. All right, cool. Ah! Alright, there you go. I tried an Armadillomon deck. It was decent. I mean, there was a time period where I think Kwang Zero, also decent content creator, go check him out too. He created a Armadillomon deck that was actually really interesting. Ooh. Top Chase for 2.5? I could see it being the Omni X. I feel like the Omni X, the Alphamon or Ryukin, and the Zephyrgamon Ace are big contenders. I'm personally going to put... I think personally the Omni X is going to be the biggest card that everybody wants. It's the first searchable red-blue Omnimon. That's also white. So... I think that's the big one I would be going for here. I think that's the big one. Ah, we always get to the end with Ruli. One thing that I heard was that when it came to creating a new Digimon anime, Bandai had 3 options. It was either Digimon Seekers, Digimon Liberator, or Digimon Ghost Game. And somehow Ghost Game won. Which kind of upsets me. Because even though Ghost Game was animated, it has arguably some of the weakest support cards out there for all of its characters. I don't know a lot of players who play Amphimon. I don't know anyone, period, who really plays Dire Bitmon. I almost forgot the level 6 for a second. And I feel like Gamamon decks are just memes. The Gold Virus Imperial will also be pretty good too. Alright. Yeah. Alright, we can skip it now. Man, imagine if we had gotten a Seekers anime or a Liberator anime. I mean, makes me think... it just hurts. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, Seekers and Liberator. Having, like, read them and, like, looked at, like, the animations of, like, what they did for, like, the videos and whatnot, and it's impressive. And the fact that Fenrir Lugamon is such a huge deck meant that, man, you would have people eating out of that, like, franchise if you made it into an anime. Really cool. I have actually been thinking about doing a video called Digimon Seekers or Digimon Liberators. Who would I choose as voice actors if I were to English dub them into anime? It's actually kind of funny. The people who I picked for Eiji Nagasumi and Shoto Kazuma. Like, I can just see it. I can feel it. For Shoto Kazuma, I would pick the voice actor of Bryce Papenbrook to be Shoto. I can see Bryce Papenbrook being Shoto. And for those of you who aren't familiar who Bryce Papenbrook is, he is the voice actor who does the voice of Eren Yeager in Attack on Titan. He is also the voice actor of Shiro Emiya in Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works and Fate Stay Night. He is also the voice of Meliodas in Seven Deadly Sins. Alex Lee for AG? Interesting. Okay, I mean, I'm gonna word fumble here a little bit. It's late. I'm tired. Leonhard, that's actually a good one too, though, for AG. I could see that. I could see that being another one. The person I had for AG was actually Aaron Dismuke. He's currently doing the voice of Dr. Stone. Not Dr. Stone. Senku in Dr. Stone. He was also previously Alphonse Elric in the original Full Metal Alchemist, but then he later was the voice of young Hohenheim in the reboot. Yeah, Kirito from Sword Art Online. He's usually a dual wielder. That's the funny thing. Every series I've ever heard him in, he's basically a dual wielder. I couldn't really pick who I'd want for, like... I felt like for Arisa Kinosaki, actually when I was talking to the voice actress who does Arisa for me, her name's Vani, I like listened to her like audition tape because I had worked with her previously, and I told her, like, man, this voice that you use for this character is perfect for Arisa. So then she did that voice, and I was like, you sound kind of like Caitlin Glass. I love it. Done. Perfect. We're good with this. The funny thing is, I'm Terramon. I do Terramon for those reads. That's the funny part. So, like, what you hear right now is my neutral voice. And when I do Terramon, I kind of inflect higher, kind of give him, like, a little twang at the end. So he sounds a little bit more confident. And that's why a lot of the times when he talks, he starts with a heh, just because he's a little cocky and arrogant. Lugamon is done by one of my friends in Pennsylvania, and he is an aspiring voice actor too. His name's Eric Horowitz. So, all right, P Bandai update done. Now the really fun one. Ugh. I gotta modify this binder. Oh god. See, that's the other thing. When Steve Bloom did his Potato Man and Throw Man, I want bread. I was just like, bro, that's you? I'm checking something real quick before I go. But before I do that, look at chase cards galore. You can barely tell what's on this page. Yeah, Chris Sabat does a lot of voices in Dragon Ball Z. He's Shenron, he's Yamcha, he's Piccolo, he's Vegeta, and I was just like, man, how do you do it? And I talked to him about that too when I actually met him. When are they gonna drop new pros? I haven't seen anything from P Bandai now for a while. All right. My sad EX EX7. Although Kiri, look, I got four Mastamons now. Four Mastamon aces. They're so blinding. I don't know, like, these are gonna be the hard ones to get. BT17 is gonna be really hard, cause this is where I'm struggling. I'm missing 2 Fenrir Lugumon Takamikas. I'm missing 2 Gallants. These are gonna be the big ones to hard ones to find, cause they're Kool-Aid Gallant Mons. Someone said that they knew someone with 3 of these, but they wanted them for like 450, 500 apiece. And then I'm missing 1 of each of those. And then we're good. All right. Yeah, the thing about SPs is that they're absurdly blinding. All right. This is the real binder I was going for over here. I had to look for it first. So we got our EX7. Oh, I guess I should go slowly so you can see. Okay, so we're gonna tilt up a little bit so you can see up so it's not blinding. I usually organize everything by alt arts by number so you can see that we basically go chronologically for everything. And then as soon as we hit the very last card, the secrets, we go straight into the SP, and then we also go into our chase cards. They're kind of in no particular order. EX7 is rough. Like, it's one of the roughest ones. Okay. Analog Youth, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I bought them from you. I'm pretty sure I bought them from you. I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, we got our paired arts with the Special Booster 2.0. These are differently ordered because of the fact that some of them are connecting arts. So I wanted to kind of connect them and show them in a way that makes them look nice. You got Korikaku, you got Kuma, you got Korikaku, you got Kuma, you got Korikaku. Same thing with Kaze, Zephyr, Kaze, Zephyr, Kaze, Zephyr, Kaze, Zephyr. And then Beetle, Metal Kabu, Beetle, Metal Kabu, and Beetle, Metal Kabu. I don't. I honestly have to like unzip and look for a little bit. Don't clip that, please. Let's see. All right. Same thing with this one over here. And then after this is BT18 still. This is where I got a little stuck. So BT18 has all these SPs. And then BT19 kind of screws everything up for me. So I'm actually going to go back and look at BT18. The SPs were Dynas, Shadow Serafi, Lord Knight, Lucis Satan, Susano. And then I need to eat 1. Okay, so I have to do it that way. So we're going to take out all these. Gotta take out all these now. Violet in boots, you know, got him at I think 20 when I was missing any copies of her. I think I had 1 extra actually when I opened my 4 cases? Yeah, it was 4 cases. Okay. So then we have... Wait, I pulled out the wrong one. They were sold out 3 weeks ago? That's rough. In the words of Zuko, that's rough, buddy. Juggernaut, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday. Okay. So we do that. And then, so we're going to move stuff to here. I have to pull out all those. So we're going to pull out the Digimon. Thanks, Art Dad, for joining the stream. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. All right. That means that we go here. Gallant. No, we'll go Gallant and we'll go Gil with Imp. So the signed Kenji Watanabe Impmon's going to go here. Then we put the Gallant here in the middle. Just for the sake of making it look nice. Which means I need to pull all this stuff out now. Wait. 19, 19... Wait, Violet's 18? Oh my god. Okay, so now we have to redo this. Gallon is definitely really nice now. Okay. How do I want to do this? The Violet is BT18. She is the last tamer for BT18. I hate this. Okay. So we're going to move Susano. So we're going to go Violet here. There's a method to this madness, I promise. Can you do a stream where you cut all the alt art cards? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Okay. I feel bad. I really should connect the Guilmon with the Impmon, correct? Like, there's just... I should do that, right? Oh, there's a solution to this. I know what the solution is. So we're going to put Susano on this page. We go Gallant. Gil. Actually, I'll just do this. We'll leave the Gils where they were and then move Susano here. This is the only recourse I have. Sometimes I'll do this. I'll flip the chase cards to the front. Oh wait. No, because in the original Japan release, I believe in Japan's release they went BT18, EX7, then BT19. So we'll connect the Impmon here, we'll have Gallant here, and then this will start BT EX7. Why was that so hard to even say? Alright. So. Now. This is yellow. So Ryugu. Yao is going to go at the end with the Tamers. I think we're going to have to do that. For the sake of keeping everything in order. 42. 43. Yeah, setting all this up is kind of a pain. But once I do it once, I don't touch it ever again. Like I really don't. 43, 53 for the Queen Bee. And Royal Base needs some help too with their support line. And then after that, we go Lord Knight X. Then Moon? Yeah, Moon. And then following that, we have our Zed. There's only one chase card right now, but I'm going to go back to the original order that Japan's release had, because I think that'll look nicer, because it was kind of ugly. And that should be the last card, actually, because I don't think I opened a Zed chase. So, oh, I still have Nene's to pull out too. I really feel like we should have had Shademon and Luminamon also, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. You can do that too. There's a lot of ways to like sort and organize cards. I personally like to have things like basically numerically coded to the way they were. Oh, wait. Z goes to the back. Because it's the secret. Alright. So these are basically going in a box until Special Booster 2.5. But in the meantime, I have all this space to cover EX. So we got Geo, got Rena, we got Terrier, and then 1, 2. Okay, perfect. So that goes to the next page. So that works out because we go Geo first, takes up this page. I'll get that in a sec and fix it. We got ourselves Renamon. Was Renamon? I don't think Renamon is Mary Elizabeth McGlynn. Is she? I don't think so. Terriermon is voiced by several people. The only one that I hear consistently now is Mona Marshall, who is the voice of Izzy. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate that. I had the whole Renamon Digivolve 2 Kyubimon. By the way, other than EX8, like, having those locked configuration boxes, I only opened 3 Lobos out of 2 cases. I thought that was crazy. Team Dustlinger, thank you so much for joining again. I really appreciate it. You have a good night. Alright. So then with Digital Monster Deals package, I'll have all my Lobomons. Alright. Now we're going to go Geel X. I think these are in order. I think there's only one alt art I did not pull out of my 2 cases. And I have an extra Dinomon. I forgot about that. Alright. Let me straighten that real quick. Cool. We got our 4 copies of Metal Seadramon. Yeah, the last, my cards are lost in USPS right now. Hopefully it's not on a plane. I'll be sad if it is. Especially if it's one of the ones that went down in the last week. Rest in peace, those people. Sad times. Skatemon. And then Aegistramon, we have 2 copies. Yeah, Godzillamon is pretty sick. I have an extra copy, so we got 2 Renamon X's. We got 2 Sakuya X's. 4 copies of Hercules Kabuterimon. Still waiting for Rosemon Ace and Phoenixmon Ace. We got our 3 Calismons. One Sunariva. I was like, did I not open Pyramidi? Yeah, I'm currently waiting to receive all my packages before I order any more EX8 cards. 3 Pyramides. And then, where's Magnamon Ace? We're not there yet, my guy. Adventure 1 first. Bolt Bout. I don't know why, for some reason, I see, oh god, what's his name? Chris Rager, I believe is his name, as Ryutaro Williams. If I were to give a voice to Ryutaro Williams, it would be Hercule Satan from the Dragon Ball series. That's who it makes me think of. Level 4 aces when? Please don't suggest that. I don't want to see level 4 aces. I also don't want to see the potential of hybrid aces. Because if we can hybrid ace over a tamer, that's gonna... I feel like that's gonna be a problem. The bond's essentially you at your level 4 aces. That's true. That is very, very true. Oh, I'm at the end. Wait. God dang it. I missed the Barbamon X. I didn't open any, so I forgot about it. It's supposed to be Piedmon, then Barbamon, I believe. Let's look. Oh, that's EX7. Where the heck is it? Oh my god! I mean, Petty Fan, it's not a bad idea to get the Royal Base cards now. They're super cheap, to be honest. Like, they're pretty... They're cheaper than what they were. Yeah, I messed this up. So I gotta go... I gotta move Ryutaro to the next page. Chris Sabat as Cool Boy? Oh my goodness. That'd be hilarious. I don't know. I could kind of see Chuck Huber as Cool Boy. Maybe even Crispin as Cool Boy. That'd be cool though. we got? Alright. I definitely appreciate everybody who kind of kept me on task today, because I have a lot that needs to be done. So I've got... This weekend's going to be really jam-packed. Hopefully tonight I'm going to record some set review episodes. Following that, I've got Chinese New Year dinner and lunch with the parents tomorrow. And then after that, I'm pretty much just helping the wife. There's a lot. Wait. Yep, that's right. Gallon X. Medievals. God, they spiked like the last couple of days. The thing is, I feel like we're at the point in Digimon where like you almost always know when a card is going to be good. So when people are like, "Oh yeah, it'll go down," and just sleep on it, it's like, no, just get it now. What are you doing? Get it now. All right. Got my gallant boys. All the gallants are looking pretty and shiny, and let me double check the SPs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 of them. So we got 4 cards left to slot in. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have a medieval. I forgot about that. These are SPs though, I believe. So we're gonna go metal. That's it. And we're done with this binder. What is this pile? Oh, right. So then after this, now I need to look at BT19 to see what they have there for us. Because BT19 Special Booster 2.5 is going to give us... we have the egg box toppers. Oh my god, there's so many box toppers. So we'll have update packs that are promos that will go in the promo binder. And then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards that go in the other one. Oh god. 1, 2, 3. I guess we'll just continue with SPs then for BT19. So War Growl, Shout, Tau, Rapid, Justy, Bielza, Luminamon is where we end. Digital Monster Deals. Enjoy your New Year meal tomorrow. Good luck, and I'll let you know what USPS has said, but trust me, I'm not worried. I already had like 5 or 6 instances of the same conversation the past week. That's good to know. Everything showed up, and I'll see you around and DM you back. Cool. Appreciate it, sir. I really appreciate you, being here, supporting the channel, and more. You have the rest of a good night yourself, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Matcha's dang glad I got 3 medievals day 1. Yeah, I mean they were hopping off. Okay. Takes me to this one here. So then that's BT19, which means if you do Calamon here, Takato, Rika, Henry, Rio, Imako. Then you have the babies that are off. So you probably start the babies here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then this is your first alt art for red. So there's an alt art for War Growl, an alt art for Shoutmon. And then after that is when we hit War Growl, Shout EX6. And then Songo. Songo would be here. In theory, based on what I just said. I might have to do this again twice, but it's fine. I'll do it twice if I have to. I don't want to have these just lying out. I want to get them in a binder quickly. So this will help if I just go to a BT19. Give me 1 second. BT19. The babies would be for BT20. Yeah. Well, there's babies for BT19 is the... Oh, wait. Crap, you're right. The babies are for BT20, so I gotta roll back 2 pages. So it'd be here, actually. You're right. I gotta go here. Because the babies are BT20. Yeah, because it's the BB and Demimera. So all that's BT20. So, knowing what I know now, cross evolution, we go War, Growl, Shout, Songo, and then Ryugu. So Ryugu is here. I don't think I have enough room in the binder, by the way, for BT19 all the way through. I might actually hit a dead end and then have to switch to the next one. I've already accounted for the SPs for the binder. So after Songo, we look at yellow cards. Which after the yellow cards, we hit Talmon, Dynus, and then Lucy. Man, looking back at BT19 as its own standalone set, it made no sense. You got Liberator support, and you also got these random X antibodies, and then also, like, Tamers? That seems weird to me. I just want to go sequential. That's fair. And like, you don't have to buy boxes. If anything, if you know somebody who buys a lot of boxes or cases, just ping them if you want something specifically. After that, we go Rapid, and then Queen Bee. Queen Bee here. That should put us in the black cards now. So that's when we go Queen Bee, Justimon Blitz, Lord Knight X. And then, oh god, Justimon Blitz Arm is going to be such a grief card. I feel it in my bones. Lord Knight X, Beelzeblast, then Moon. Moon! I think I'm using the... I don't know, actually. They're the standard ones. I think they're 480. The XLs I use for the regional stuff. Moon. Taiki Kudo. Oh god. Kiriha Aonuma. Yao Qinglan. Winnar. And Nene Amano. And then I'm out. No! Because then it starts me on the other stuff. Maybe I did this wrong. Alright. Let's try this one more time. So Medieval Gallant, we got Wargrowl, Tau, Rapid, Beelza, Z. One, two, three, four, five, six. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Guess we're just gonna stop there for today. Yeah, we're gonna stop there for today. go ahead and just put these here for the time being, though. We'll have to run those numbers again later. But this was a huge accomplishment. I think it was an accomplishment in my book. Alright. Just going to set those there for the time being. I know Z normally goes at the end, but I'm just going to tuck it right here for the time being, just for the sake of space. Yeah, because if I do that, I can actually bring it back. Because starting here, I could go Wargrowl, Tau, Rapid, Jesty, Beelza, Zeed. And then from here, start the actual number of cards. And then use the box topper promotion pack stuff in the next start of the binder. Because then that would put me at... Let's see. I might run Digimon as my backup if I don't like Alphamon's new playstyle. It's interesting. I definitely think that the way they've set up Alphamon for the up-and-coming set could work into a different style deck. I do also see it being kind of like you might gravitate towards the original Alphamon or Ryukin. Theoretically, when you blast, you're also stealing turn. So that's what another thing that I found was interesting about it. And can the price increase again from the tariff? Yes. Bottom line, yes. I could see it happening. I don't know what's happening, though. From what I read, China's getting hit with an additional 10% tariff, so I think they're at 35% right now. And then Canada, Mexico are going to be at 25% on their tariff. Again, not getting too political on that part. I was just more of a question to answer. I need to finish sorting my bulk. It is actually a lot of work to sort bulk. I have still a lot of things that I need to sort, but this was a successful stream in my mind because I sorted a lot of cards over there that were not previously sorted. And now at this point, the only thing that's over here is deck cores that I haven't done anything with. I was going to do giveaways with them, and in the end, it became more of a... Well, I'll push it off till later. I do want to do more giveaways and stuff like that. For the time being, and this is where I'm going to actually turn off my face camera, we are going to briefly discuss I guess I'm going to add the source here live. This is going to be fun. We are going to show a media file. I need a picture. Image. There we go. And we're going to add a new source, and this is the up and coming sleeve. And so this is something that I haven't announced yet on the channel. So if you're watching the stream right now, you're going to be kind of one of the first ones to see this. This is the next line of merch that I want to bring to the channel as well. Like I mentioned before, there aren't a lot of good sleeves out there in the Digimon card game. Bandai does do a lot of them. My only issue with them in general is that they're typically recycled assets, and I like original sleeves. I like what they do, honestly, with some of the sleeves that they have done. So, for example, I started looking into more merch options, and ultimately, this is what I would like to bring to the table. This is huge, by the way. Give me one sec. Yoink. So this is the Fenrir Lugamon sleeve that I worked on with an artist. It's not in production yet. I do want to get a second sleeve alongside it, with it, as kind of a, you can pick this, you can pick another. So the Fenrir Lugamon sleeve is the first sleeve that will be on the channel. It's based on the original design of the sleeves that we got right when the game came out in 2021. If you remember the War Greymon sleeves, the Metal Garurumon sleeves. Actually, what am I doing? I have a table right here with me. I have a deck box actually that actually has the original Metal Garurumon sleeves. So you can kind of see that these are the sleeves that were kind of the basis and inspiration for this. And I want to do more of this for the card game. As you can see, we got that foil, that transparency. It's kind of like flat on the white portions, and then it's foiled on the blue areas. So same thing, I want to apply that with this sleeve, and I want it to be done with a lot more Digimon in general. And because of that, this is kind of what I've been gearing my artist to work on. And we hope to have more of these out. We're kind of gunning to have, you know, 10 to 15 designs out each year. So again, if you want to stay tuned for that, go ahead and, you know, consider subscribing. You'll get more updates. I'm also working with other content creators across different countries, trying to sell them kind of like a small package of these for cheap. So they might pick up like 200 of them at a different price range, but then they could, you know, sell it to people in their country to kind of help offset that cost. So yeah, those are the big news pieces. Again, that's pretty much all I had for today's stream. I got everything I wanted to do done with sorting cards, and with that, that's all I got. So if you've got anything else you want to add, let me know in the comments, let me know in the video, leave a message. I'm not really good with these, you know, signing off things, but if you need me for anything else, just let me know in a comment, an email, Discord. I'm always available. I try to make myself available for everybody, and appreciate everyone again supporting this channel and the stream tonight. This is DIGI-PANDA,